Look closely at a tree growing fruit. It is performing a physical miracle, capturing massless photons of sunlight and packing them into dense matter. We usually perceive life as a straight line, birth at point A, a forward march through time, and an eventual arrival at point B. But nature avoids straight lines. From the fractal spread of a river delta to the neural pathways in the human mind, the universe branches. Reality unfolds through recursive loops. The universe functions as an engine designed specifically to pull invisible potential out of the void and lock it into physical existence. This branching law governs human consciousness just as strictly as it governs a root system. The Quran details the mathematical operations behind this transformation. It provides a specific topological equation for the soul, 2, 3, 2, 7. This sequence defines the minimal architecture required for interaction between incompatible domains. The 2 establishes a boundary between potential and kinetic energy. The 3 initiates a flow basis to process that tension. By the time the system reaches the 7, it has achieved a state of balanced equilibrium, where the return to the source becomes inevitable. Navigating this precise sequence is the mechanism through which a human mind resolves its internal dualities and achieves realization. The process begins at node 2, the seed state. This is a condition of latent duality, where potential energy remains trapped and unactivated in the dark. Potential cannot become reality without an external command to trigger the state transition. In this latent state, the system holds infinite possibilities, not yet collapsed into a measurable form. Verse 19:12, the command to take the book with strength executes this change. It turns on the recovery mechanism, locking the reader to the preserved source. Without the active execution of this command, the potential of the human mind remains confined to the dark, never initiating its intended growth. Following activation, the system enters node 3, the Barzakh. This is a recursive loop of roots pushing through dense earth. This phase represents the necessary struggle against the physical world. Verse 19:23 describes this compression as the price of establishment, the friction required to build a stable foundation. That internal tension builds until the system reaches the second node 2. This is the critical exit point where the sprout violently breaks the surface. Exposure to the light initiates spiritual photosynthesis. The system now processes external guidance, converting it into structural physical action. The final stage is node 7, the stabilized canopy. Here, the system reaches its full realization, having completed the cycle of conservation. This 2-3-2-7 sequence is the universal instruction set for any state transition. Because reality is a closed system, this specific gauntlet is how unmanifested potential is refined into lasting truth. Conventional readings often treat scripture as a record of rewards meant for someone else, or a distant set of historical events. The actual wisdom of the topology is that you are not the seeker of the fruit, you are the fruit itself. This realization is captured in the story of the Queen of Sheba. She lifts her dress to wade into what she thinks is a pool of water, only to discover the surface is actually a solid, transparent glass floor. The illusion of the drowning depths collapses. She realizes the environment is actually designed to support her. The hidden signal has become embodied and visible. Verse 36:3 addresses the reader directly. Indeed, you are among the Morsaline. You are the realized emergence of the code, finally breaking through the surface of existence. The universe functions as an engine designed to harvest intelligence and light. A tree captures the sun to build its physical form. In the same way, the cosmos is structured to capture and refine truth through the consciousness of the reader. The operating manual for this system is fully detailed and provided. The final step is the conscious execution of the command. The environment is set, the loops are closed. The universe is waiting for your decision to complete the cycle